Hey everyone, Emma here. Welcome back to another episode of Night Tales, where we dive deep into real stories from real people. Stories that blur the lines between reality and something darker. Tonight's story comes from a man named Adiboye in Nigeria. And no, this isn't your usual ghost story.
It's about football.
Exactly. And not just football, magic, superstition, and a moment that changed the way he saw the game forever. Adiboye grew up in Lagos. In his words, football wasn't a sport, it was culture. It was something that clung to the walls of his home like the smell of soup or sweat. His mom used to say, "Our house either smells like cooking or football." He'd sit through power cuts, listening to matches on an old radio, the generator rumbling nearby, never daring to miss a second. But then came that summer. He was at his aunt's house playing FIFA with his cousin Ifeanyi.
Adiboye, you know why some goalkeepers never seem to concede?
Yeah, they're good. They train. They focus.
Nah, bro. Some of them got juju.
That word hit him. Juju. He laughed it off. But that night, he had a dream. A football pitch. A keeper with empty white eyes. The ball never touched the net. It vanished. And from that night on, he started watching goalkeepers differently.
Okay, so you're telling me real football players were using magic?
He didn't want to believe it, but it kept happening. One keeper knelt beside the post and whispered. Another scratched strange symbols into the dirt. One even hid what looked like a dried leaf under his jersey sleeve. But the day it became real was a league match between Shooting Stars and Enyimba.
And what happened?
The camera zoomed in on the keeper, Okoro. Just before kickoff, he crouched by the post, pulled out something tiny, and buried it in the dirt. Then whispered a few words and stood there, cold, still, like he knew.
Damn.
Adiboye went home shaken. He told Ifeanyi what he saw. His cousin just smiled.
I told you, bro. Football here is different.
Later, he met Chukwuma, whose dad used to play in a local league.
My father said, when you face a keeper with juju, it's not just your shot that fails. Sometimes your will does too. Your knees shake. Your aim disappears.
He saw it himself. A striker froze before taking a penalty. Shot, clang, off the post. No save, just rejection. Like the goal had a spirit of its own.
Okay, I've got chills now. And this came from a real person?
Yes, and it doesn't end there. He later saw Okoro again, not on TV, in person during a charity match in Lagos. Same ritual, same dirt, same dead stare. And Adiboye felt something cold inside.
So, what now? Does he still watch football?
He does, but he says he watches with new eyes. When the camera lingers on a keeper before kickoff, he looks for the whispers, the dirt, the signs.
Some say football is just skill and training. But in parts of Africa, some say it's spiritual warfare.
And if that's true, maybe the real goalkeepers aren't just stopping shots. Maybe they're guarding something else.
Thanks for listening to Night Tales. Don't forget to follow us for more true stories from the edge of the strange. And tonight's question is, have you ever felt something was off during a game?
Let us know. And wherever you are, if you're near the goalpost, maybe don't disturb the dirt.